Hello friends, and welcome to our channel, Mornings at Sunrise Cottage. My name is Vicki Ann, and today I'm going to be talking to you about our plants and about our garden plans, and going to be showing you some of our garden beds. Well, we planted our seeds, as you're going to see in this video, and we thought they'd do really well. But I had forgotten and did not take into account the overhang of our house that cuts off some of the sun from the sunroom. And to have plants, seedlings to start and do well, you need to have at least 12 to 16 hours of daylight each day. So ours do not have that, and we've had so many days where were completely overcast or even had snow. So the plants are not doing well. They have elongated. And those of you that garden know exactly what I'm talking about. They have just grown so quickly and reached toward the light because they didn't have enough sunlight. So I've been switching them around every day, turning the beds, the little trays, but it's just not working for me. And there's some things that I could do, but I don't want to go to that extreme. I could go out and buy grow lights and put them over each one of the beds, each one of the flats, or several of the flats together over the tables, but I don't want to do that because it would cost too much. So I'm not going to do that. It would be cheaper to just go out and buy the plants if I were going to do that. So I'm going to see if any of them do any good, and the ones that don't, some of them I'm going to show you in a video that I'm doing. It's got leaves that are curling in. And what that means is that it doesn't have enough water. Well, what we've been doing is watering it with just like a small watering can. We're not getting the water to the plants in the way that it needs to be gotten to them. The best way to do is to be able to put the water underneath and let the plants soak it up. And we've not been doing that, so that's not helped our plants. So they have got a multitude of problems, and I don't know if any of them will work. A lot of them we just planted so we'd get a head start, and we can actually direct seed those in the garden. So that may be what we end up doing. And the others we may just simply have to go out and buy new plants instead of me raising the plants. We knew it would be a problem possibly, but I'm going to try it on the sun porch. And I thought, well, if this works, I may not even build a greenhouse, but we're going to have to build a small greenhouse to start our seeds. And we realized that. So that will be part of the things that we do in the future. We've got big plans for this place. We don't have to remodel the house, but there's a lot of remodeling that we're going to do. It's not going to be extreme. We're not going to change any rooms about. All the rooms will be the same rooms they are now, but we do plan on doing a lot of painting, and we're going to work on several bathrooms, and we're just going to do a lot of work on it, and that's something that we actually typically like to do. So that's something that we will be doing. It's an older home, and we want to freshen it up and put a little makeup on it, make it look better. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. And in the videos this spring, the rest of the spring, the summer, and the fall, what we will be doing gardening videos mainly. We will be doing several, probably I'm going to say 4 to 5 travel videos. And some of that will include Branson, Missouri, and I'm hoping to go to Ohio, to Amish country in Ohio, so I can buy some specific things that I want to get this year. And then we will do all of our garden tours. We'll try to do one a week after we finally get the stuff in the ground. And I'm hoping that will be by somewhere around the 5th of May. So we've got the rest of this month and 1 week, and then we will start our weekly garden tours. And hopefully that will continue for a while. But if you are interested in this kind of thing, and maybe every once in a while we may do an antique run, or I like farmhouse decor, so we may go to some of those places with farmhouse decor. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. And I would like to ask you, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Hit the like button if you like the content that we provide. If nothing else, we should, especially with what we've done this week, all the work's kind of been in vain. We should give you a few laughs along the way. And we will be doing the additional beds Monday of this week, this coming week, and hopefully getting the soil in there also. And we can plant our potatoes just as soon as we can get these beds finished. I don't know if we'll do any more than 7 more. That would make us 25 beds, and I think that's probably what we will do for this year. Now next year, we're going to start moving a few of our beds from our other garden in Leslie County had previously done. We will, that we have previously built, we'll be moving some of those over here, and then we'll be moving more in the fall over here. But there will be probably at least 2 to 4 that we will just leave over there, or maybe 5 permanently. And someone else is going to be growing in those this year, and we're only going to be moving the ones that they're not using. And we're actually going to move some soil over here too, because we paid a lot for the soil that we put in that garden, so we're going to move a lot of that over here too. So guys, we have got our work cut out for us. We have got, if we work straight and didn't even let up or take a break, we probably have 3 years of work ahead of us to do all that we plan on doing. Now, I want to address something here. We have not tried to push our channel out yet, and some of you may know that we're also doing a Bible reading channel. And what we plan on it, we are reading the Bible through. We have finished the New Testament, and the Old Testament is divided into 5 parts. We have finished 3 parts of that, and we are slowly putting those up, and just a very few people know about this part of it. So we are going to finish that, and then we're going to put it out on several platforms like Rumble, and there's several more that we're going to put it on besides YouTube. And then we will be finished with that, because that's our whole goal, just to read the Bible, in case there's someone that would like to hear a Southern person read the Bible. So we're putting that up there, and it's all the King James version, the Bible that we're reading is. And then we, at that point in time, we will start pushing our channel out. There's a lot of different things you can do to help your channel grow. We've done none of them so far, because this is basically right now just for friends and family. And we will do this for probably an entire year before we really start trying to push this channel out. So we hope you will stay with us. And if you've got any ideas on this garden, we've never gardened in this area before. We've always gardened where we grew up. And so you learn that soil, and you learn the things you need to do there. And actually, when you just move as far away as we have, which is not really that far away at all, you have different microclimates and different things to do with the soil. You have more wind here than we had at home. It's just going to be a lot different. So we're going to have to, we're going to have a steep learning curve, and we're going to have to really work and learn a lot of new things. So if you have any ideas, if you can give us any guidance, if you think there's something that we need to be doing that we're not, please speak up, and we will consider each and every piece of advice that we get. If you have any questions about why we're doing things, then ask those, and we'll be glad to answer those. And so here we go with the video, and we hope you'll join us again next week. Bye, friends. Well, we're getting our garden beds together this morning. Neil's already got 2 of the 8 done, and they're sitting out in the garden. There's going to be 4 on either end of the garden, and he's working on the other 2 small ones now. And these are steel beds, and they're a tan color. We ordered those. They're not too bad to put together, are they, Neil?
No, not too bad.
we'll get back on when we have all 4 of them put together. Well, we decided we'd start with the 8-foot by 4-foot beds, and we put those on. That's a little bit more difficult than the small ones. But what we do is we screw in the side and put the screws loosely together, and then Neil goes back and tightens them all up, and that makes it a lot easier, a lot better, more strong. And then it has like a stability, 2 stability rods, I'm going to call them, through the middle. So they seem like they're fairly well built, I think. I guess we'll find out when we start throwing that dirt in there. Now when we build the beds, what we're going to do is we're going to put these down on the ground, and then we're going to put some metal mesh in the bottom in case there's something that tries to come up through it, like an animal tries to burrow through under the bed, and that will keep that from happening. And then we're going to probably put a layer of the black plastic that you put in the beds, and on top of that then we'll put a layer of cardboard, and then we'll start with our soil. And we're going to just put so many I'm going to show them, we'll span around here and show you our soils out there under those blue tarps, and I'm telling you, it doesn't look like that's going to come anywhere near filling these up. So I'd say we'll have to get another load of dirt and another load of compost. We're only about, the last load we got in Corbin, but this load will probably get down the road about 5 miles from us, so that won't be too bad. They'll bring it up and deliver it to us, so that should work pretty good for us. And then we'll put a little bit of peat moss in it, just a little bit, and we'll put some vermiculite in the beds. And there will be other things that we'll add also into the beds as we continue to get them ready for planting. But these are really good, and they're not horribly expensive beds as beds go. And I even like the color. It's kind of a neutral color, so it's looking good. Now we've got all this metal in here, and if we decide to add more beds, then what we're going to have, which is we're going to have 8 4x8 beds and 8 2x4 beds. And then we're considering adding another row of beds, and if we do, it will be made out of this that came off of our house that we took out this fall and left here. So we will be making beds all day long to put out there. I'm hoping to get all these done today. We've got, this makes 6 that we finished, and we've got 16. So that would be a very big job if we got all these done today. I'd be surprised if we can, because it's already 5. So that's where we're at right now, and I'll show you more when we get more finished. I came out on the porch to see how all of my plants are doing, and some of them are really elongating. I'm not sure why that is. I know they're searching for the sun, but wow, look at this. And these are sunflowers. I guess they're really wanting to get to the sun. Oops, gotta take a break. Pepper needs some water. Do you hear her hitting her pan? Okay, I'm gonna start all over. I have Pepper some water now, so she's happy. And we have some up in this one and none. Well, yeah, I see some little ones over there. I don't know if you can see that. Then we have some here. And I going to have to turn everything around. I see a few coming up there. Nothing in this last, yeah, there's one little one in that last one. I'm going to have to turn everything around, and I'm hoping that this is going to work for me. You okay, Pepper? I think she drank too much water too quickly. Then these have really come up well. And these, and I'm just trying these on a back porch. This is a sunroom, so I'm hoping that this will work. I don't know that it will. If not, I'm going to be out having to buy plants because I was cutting it close as it went. But anyway, I'm going to walk outside and show you what we've done on our garden so far. It's pretty cool out here. It was just kind of snowing a little bit a while ago. And we have made 16 beds. And this was just a plain old yard. Our backyard. And we've not got them put in the exact places that we're going to put them. But we've kind of started. So you can see all those beds down through there, and you can see the boat, the John boat that we're going to put flowers and maybe some vining things in. I'm not sure. Now this is not going to finish yet. We've got a friend coming Monday, and he wants 3 beds made, raised beds, and we're going to do 7 more, so that'd be 10 raised beds. Now he thinks we can do that in one day. I'm just not too sure about that, but we will try. And we're going to put those down through here. Now, if we've got more time, we may make some more down this area. This little place here, at one time it was a flower bed, and then someone put a fire pit in the center of it, and I guess they would just sit around here and burn some things and have some hot dogs and stuff. But and I don't know how that got in there, but what we're going to do is we're going to put boxes all in here, fill it up with the boxes, and this will be an herb garden. And we've got different places that we can plant some more things. I'll probably put some stuff down through here, take out the stone, and put some stuff down through there. So we'll probably do that. This is also going to be a flower bed. It's an old fire pit we had, but I'm going to turn that into some herb garden right here, to an herb garden. And it's up there. But in the front of my house, I'm just going to put flowers and stuff. And this is the first year, so it's going to be a struggle just to get a regular gardening. And we've talked about going behind the big old barn out there and putting us in a potato patch, some corn and some beans. Just not sure right now, but I'll let you know as the days go by. We've been trying HelloFresh. I don't know if you've tried that or not, but the food is really good. And I just wanted to show you some of the food that we fixed from it. Actually, Neil has done the fixing on this food. I was afraid to do it. Here is the sunset. One evening, we thought that was just beautiful. There's our puppy next door. Hi, puppy. I think it's slowly getting used to me, though. So here is kind of what our beds look like. I thought I'd bring you out after we got these done and show you what they look like. So we have 8 that are this large. And what's it called, Neil? A grass?
On the grass
Sweeper.
Just putting that together so that we can pull it
And what this will do, it will sweep all of our
over and pick up all the grass.
yard waste up into a bag, like all the grass clippings after we mowed the yard. And then we will use those for 2 different things.